Michigan could become the first state to remove all lead pipes for drinking water under new regulations that are stricter than federal standards. The Safe Drinking Water Act calls for the replacement of 500,000 lead service lines for drinking water across Michigan. The process will start in 2021 and take around 20 years. It follows a water crisis in Flint that began 4 years ago when the city started drawing water from the Flint River as a cost-saving measure. The water was improperly treated and lead leached from city pipes right into people's homes, exposing thousands of people to the toxic metal.
Flint has replaced more than 6,000 lead pipes, but nearly 10,000 are left. The state insists the water quality is restored. Adriana Diaz returned to Flint to see why many people are still worried about how lead is affecting their children's development.
For the first years of their little lives, siblings Gabby and Connor drank lead-contaminated water in their baby formula and sippy cups. Their grandmother, Lori Frost, didn't know it was tainted, but knew something was wrong.
Connor didn't talk. He didn't sit upright. He was 2, and he was only saying 3 words.
Gabby also struggled with speech and balance, and their doctor pointed to the water.
Was it hard for you to hear that you'd been making their bottles with water that was tainted?
It's hard. Because I feel like they've been poisoned.
Somebody take control of this meeting.
Nearly 2 years after the height of the water crisis, the state says the water is safe, but a crisis of trust remains.
Do you drink the tap water?
No.
Do you cook with tap water?
No. Because I don't trust the water. Good morning.
But she does trust this place, Cumming's Great Expectations, a preschool designed only for children exposed to lead. Administrator Amy Hess says developmental delays are widespread.
Do you think the delays are tied to lead?
I don't think anyone can say that's for sure, but I would tell you my years of experience tell me a group of children this size has never had this many delays.
The 144 children here, a fraction of the 5,000 in need, get more individual attention and speech and physical therapy. Families also receive support.
This is trauma. This is trauma. Their children were exposed to a poison. They can't sell their home. They're afraid of where they live.
Frost celebrates her grandkids' successes, but the road ahead remains long and lonely because she says the nation has forgotten about Flint. For CBS This Morning, Adriana Diaz.
In a recent letter, the governor's advisor on Flint, Richard Baird, said the lead levels there now are even lower than both the federal standards and limits set for bottled water. He says their findings are supported by independent scientists.